The colonel laughed, not just a chuckle, but a deep, mocking roar that bounced off the oak-paneled walls of the Fort Braxton Officers' Club, setting crystal glasses trembling and drowning the room in cruel amusement. "A shooting range, you're serious, girl." Colonel Marcus Steele leaned forward in his worn leather chair, eyes glinting with ridicule as he stared down the 12-year-old girl standing alone before him. Maya Johnson, barely 5 feet tall, stood ramrod straight, her tiny fists clenched, her chin high, her gaze unflinching. Pinned to her chest was her father's Medal of Honor, worn like a shield, her voice, steady but soft, carried through the cigar-thick air. "Yes, sir, I'm requesting permission to use the firing range today." A hush fell, briefly, then laughter erupted again, louder, sharper. Officers clapped each other on the back. "What's next?" someone jeered. "She'll be flying jets." Amaya didn't flinch. She stood like she belonged there, because in her heart she did. Her father, Sergeant David Johnson, had taught her discipline, precision, and pride. He wasn't just a soldier. He had been the soldier, an unofficial legend among snipers. For 3 years after his death in combat, Maya had trained in secret, pouring her grief into purpose, her mission to become what he had been. More than his shadow, his legacy. "I wanted to honor him today," she said quietly. "This is the anniversary of his final deployment." Steele banged the table, sending whiskey glasses rattling. "She thinks she knows how to shoot." More laughter. Captain Williams snorted. "Girls belong in classrooms, not with weapons." Major Thompson muttered something about dolls. Every word cut like a blade. But Maya had long learned to bleed silently. Steele rose, towering over her like a storm. "This is no place for a child. Go watch cartoons, sweetheart. Leave the guns to the men." Her cheeks burned, but Maya didn't retreat. Instead, she inhaled slowly, letting her father's voice anchor her. "Stay calm under fire, baby." "Storms pass, aim steady. With respect, sir," she replied, her voice like ice over steel. "I have full authorization. Family affairs signed off, base security cleared. My request is within regulations." The officers froze. Some began to shift uncomfortably. Major Peterson coughed into his drink. "The kid knows the rules," he muttered. Steele's grin faded for the briefest moment. "Fine," he growled. "A test. Hit 3 out of 10 targets at 50 meters, and I'll approve your request. Miss, and promise you'll never ask again." "I accept." The room burst again into laughter and sarcastic bets, but Maya's face was unreadable. She wasn't here for approval. She had made a vow 3 years ago, alone at her father's grave, a vow no man in that room could laugh away. As the group moved toward the firing range, Maya trailed silently behind them, enduring every cruel whisper. "She'll faint at the first shot. She'll cry for her mommy." What they didn't know was that Maya had already fired thousands of rounds. Every Saturday at dawn, the old maintenance sergeant who had served with her father would unlock the range for her. Unspoken loyalty, quiet respect. At the range, Steele gestured grandly to a table of sidearms. "Pick your instrument of embarrassment." Maya walked forward, her fingertips grazing the weapons before settling on a Glock 19.